Good morning, everybody. I have to introduce one of my, I'm gonna call him a legend. I don't care what people say. I just don't care. Um, he will never be forgotten. And I don't know why people act like they don't know who he is. This man right here, Lee Thompson Young, the famous Jet Jackson, started 27 years ago on October 25th, 1998. I am so grateful and honored to have watched this beautiful, unique show that Disney has that other shows to be like, and people don't give this man the recognition nor time of day from Disney, which is very sad. Um, Disney could have bought the rights for that. They bought the rights from Anastasia Fox, but it's just sad that this man, his hard work, it paid off for a lot of black youth like myself. My first crush, and he would never be forgotten. So if you haven't seen this, The Famous Jet Jackson, it is on YouTube, but you also have to purchase the movie. I think the movie is like $5, $6. Please watch it. It will change your life and the perspective. And Lee Thompson Young, I felt like I was going to marry this man. I really did. I love him deeply. But that man was very intelligent and very determined in his work. I don't care if no one says he need his flowers. I miss him. His name is Lee Thompson Young, if you all don't know. And he also played in The Hills Have Eyes too. You guys probably watched. And he played in Aquila and the Bee. And many, many more. So please, guys, go. He was, wasn't he? Thank y'all. I just want to say, y'all, please. I'm going to try not to cry. But I really, really thought I was going to marry that man. I promise you. Because he was so different. And you hear nothing about what he was doing. And the things he was going through, he masked it. And I feel like why he went through that, what he did, because of Disney. Disney is evil. I don't care what people say. They do not care for blacks. They just don't. They are the most racist network, probably. But that man right there, he was a positive influence to the black youth, and especially for black American women and boys. I mean, black American women and men and young girls and young boys. They don't like to see a positive influence. They don't want to see a positive influence. That man, this man right here, a positive influence. He wrote one show. I was on the TikTok, and I think his name is Marcus. I'm so sorry if I, but he broke down. He did a 3 part, and he made sense that Disney did that to him. No, we're talking about Lee Thompson Young. Disney did that to him. Why they tell me why he started showing signs around 18, 19? Yes, because the man was depressed. That man wrote an episode on the show. They probably did not credit him. They mistreated him. They probably called him out his name. He was fighting and he took that. The show that he did, the last TV series, Rizzoli and Isles. The first episode, when he was yelling, he was sexy. But anyway, I felt like that was the real him. Like he was angry. He had all that built up. And he been like been in my dreams. Like I don't know like what it is. Like, I just feel like he should still be here. Like so many other actors. Jonathan Brandis, I don't know if y'all remember him. He dated Tiana Ali from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He did was it it was something kick something, and then he did Ladybug. But I know he did that kickboxing movie with Chuck Norris, who played on Texas Ranger. He deleted himself. So it's just so many child stars, but this man Lee Thompson Young, nobody had nothing on this man. Beautiful, beautiful person. As I have gotten older, you can see signs of people being down. You can tell by the eyes. See, we were just so young, we didn't know. And during his last days of him being on this earth, I really was just focused on, my college. I really wasn't watching TV. I was so scared because I was scared I was gonna fail college. I said, oh no, I'm on a scholarship, but it's just very sad. And I went back into my phone. I mean, I had pictures of him in 2011, and I just wish that I could have met that man. Because sometimes I feel like maybe I could have saved him. You know, I said maybe that's why he coming in my dreams. But when you in that industry, and it just seems like really now, I guess I'm kind of like putting how we going through things now and what he really went through. Because people just don't want to see good people do good. And the last time I seen the famous Jet Jackson, the movie I told you guys, I don't know if y'all seen my live, was back in 2011. I think that's when the show My Baby Sister is a Vampire. It was very popular. It was like a comedy, little gore, but it was funny. You had Vanessa Morgan and you had Matthew Knight and the rest of the cast in the show. And I was up watching it, and he came on at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what movie did the famous Judge? I said, what? I haven't seen that since. I probably haven't seen it since I was 7, 8 years old. And I stayed up that night because I think that was on a Saturday. That was on the weekend, Friday or Saturday. And I stayed up to 3 o'clock that morning to watch the full movie. And I was so intrigued. And I couldn't find that movie nowhere. But I was so grateful that I stayed up and watched it. And for real, I would have married that man. If we ever met, we would have got married. I don't care. He was just a positive influence, and he just did an amazing job with his work. Thank you. But that man was fine. He was fine, but the thing I like about him, that man he was very intelligent. I don't care what people say. And the way he just talk and he break down things, and it just I can't explain it, but that man was just very intelligent, and he kept going. And like the TikToker said that I'm surprised Smallville, but like I said, the industry's racist. He plays Cyborg so good on Smallville. I mean, that's where he really wanted to be, and I can believe that. He either be like a cop or something higher up in that. But being a superhero, yeah, you can tell that's where he wanted to be. But industry didn't want him because I guess because he didn't do what they wanted him to do to get on top. You know, like you guys hear about Matthew Lawrence, who dating Chili. He talked about what the industry did to him. They wanted him to sleep around with other men. He was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, no, you got me messed up. Mm-mm. So you can't imagine what he went through. Because people trying to investigate. And I'm like, it's like you don't want to investigate because it hurts you more. Like the people, you know, did Aaliyah. And, people say make, Aaliyah, make look at her differently. And I said, well, she did do something. But at the end of the day, you can't judge people. And you don't know what people go through. Um, People show you one side and you hear one side of the story. And everybody, want to make her have a good image. And let me tell you this. I love me some Aaliyah. And I'm gonna tell everyone this. No one on this earth is perfect. Everybody has done something. Thank you. Yep, I wear my Aaliyah shirt proudly. But I'm gonna say with her, she was a leader as well. And she masked what she went through very good. And deep down she was hurt, she was sad, and she was scared. But she just kept fighting. She was a leader. To me, in my eyes, she kept things to herself. She was very cordial. She was down to earth. She spoke up against things that wasn't right. Yep. And you don't know these men in the industry pretend to be a good guy, and Damon Dash. I never cared for him. It was just something about him I just didn't like. Oh, he made that quote saying that Aaliyah didn't act like no black girl. She acted like she was a white girl. Why her race had to matter? You and your cousin Stacy Dash, whatever, y'all act like y'all more than what y'all are. She bleaching her skin lighter and lighter, trying to look white to be accepted. And you cheated on Aaliyah with a white woman. And you saying you didn't, we know you did, because y'all, you keep trying to make her into Aaliyah, challenging Aaliyah. Then you have artists trying to bring out artists to be like Aaliyah. Leave Aaliyah hate that. That's one thing. She's a Capricorn, and my mama's a Capricorn, so I know. Aaliyah hate that. She even made that a quote. She don't want people to be like her. She wanted people to be themselves. And that's what my mom told me. Don't ever try to be like somebody else. I didn't understand that when I was young. She told me to be myself. And she was right. All these artists, everybody trying to be like, because everybody like they don't have no identity. And, be yourself. You don't know what these people face in everyday world. These people have mental health issues. These people don't even love themselves. Why y'all think they go out there and get surgery so much? Anything else? Well, the industry, you don't have to do what the industry is telling you. That's what Omar Gooding Jr. said. I don't know y'all know who that is. He played Mo on Smart Guy. He was cute too. Um, but he was honestly just talking about you don't have to. If somebody telling you to go upstairs, you don't go up and go upstairs. You just, if it's time to go, it's just time to go. You just leave. You don't have to force yourself to be in the industry to be on top. But like I said, you don't know what these people go through. And I don't know why Diddy remind me of what's I don't know y'all remember that show Empire with Terrence Howard and Taraji. Every time I think about Diddy, how he did people, it's like he just gonna like throw them off the balcony, have his men. You know, that's how I saw Diddy. And that's why I said, is that show based on Diddy? Mid damage. Oh yeah. Trying hard to stay relevant. Yeah, it is. They do. And we have like women that we used to look up to, and they done bleached their skin. I'm talking about like the 90s women. They done bleached their skin and got surgery. They don't even look right. And you be like, what is going on? Why are they doing all this? And I feel like people are afraid to be their age or be old. And I said, it's okay. Y'all think I care what people talking about me? Talking about, oh, you old, or trying to say yes, ma'am, and they look older than me? I don't care. I know I don't look old. I know I still look good. I look youthful, but I'm not trying to act like it or be like it. I'm not on here trying to shake my butt and trying to get recognition, validation from people. No, you age. That's what life is about. It's also about taking good care of yourself. So that's her signature move. That was she was known for. But yeah, but sometimes it just be good to retire that. And you know, people look bad trying to bring up stuff, trying to embarrass you or whatever. And I gotta say, yeah, because I was young. I wanted to. That was me. I wanted to show my legs or whatever. That's the entertainment business for you. Your style, no girl, you be dressing. Thank you. But you know, it's funny. But it be my own race that want to bring me down. Like I was telling y'all that yesterday. You know, young folks. Oh, she dressed like, you know, you like an old lady. I'm not in your age group. And I know I don't dress like no old. I'm a grown woman. About to be 32 in a couple of days. Why I need to keep trying to dress like I'm young? And then the youngs are not getting respected. Or they just use you as a sex slave. I'm just being honest. It is. It just, you don't get the respect. You got these nasty old men trying to talk to you, and y'all fall for the trick all the time. Oh, he said he was gonna buy me this, honey. He was gonna do this and that. And they sit up there and trap you. And y'all think that's cute until you get in danger. No. Dress. Put on some clothes. What's up, y'all? I'm just being honest. Stop trying to, and then it be, and then these, it's the parents too. They trying to act like they young. I said, you don't have to act like you young. Just take good care of yourself. Your skin be looking good. Stop trying to get validation. And these men don't be no good. Stop trying to get validation. It don't matter you have a big chest, big legs, good graded hair. It don't matter. Stop thinking that you're better than somebody because of your hair, nationality, or you speaking. Stop letting society trick on you. Now y'all see these celebrities, they be looking, crazy because black women, well, of course they talk about us like a dog, but they treat any women bad. Ain't nobody on top notch. Because a man gonna be a man and he gonna do what he wanna do. Well, they only be looking nasty if they not wearing like a long shirt over, the area to cover. But yeah, I know it. I be seeing it. I used to wear leggings a long time ago, but I don't like nothing grabbing my legs. So I just wear like, wide legged pants or my joggers or whatever. But I'm not into that. Have I ever been with a white guy before? No, I haven't. Um, I was on YouTube last night and the lady said, I don't care you have 9 kids. I just don't care. You need to get out there and work. What? I said, what? I said, where are people getting that stuff from? Good morning, y'all. Yeah, y'all just lazy. Y'all need to get up and work and blase, blase. I'm like, how could you tell somebody they need to get up and work? And it's hard for people to get jobs out here. No, I did not like Kevin Samuels. And I was so mad that black women were going on his show to get embarrassed. I mean, it's common sense that you asking, and black men just don't like their own race either. It's just negativity. Really, nobody just don't like nobody. Just to be honest with you, because of what society has influenced. No, that's Miss Chloe Bailey, the beautiful Chloe Bailey. No, that's not me in the back. No, she wasn't Chinese. She was Latina with a big butt or something. Guess he got too excited. Not to me. He wasn't spitting the truth. Spitting the truth of bashing black women, and you get high ratings, which is diabolical and sad. But nobody else don't talk about no other race. It's always black, 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 black this, black that. Black women ain't ish. They don't want to do nothing. Blase, blase. But the thing is, when they do talk about things like that, a lot of black men are traumatized. I'm just being completely honest. They are, because they don't like black women. Because you don't hear them talk about their mama. most of the time, or they do talk about their mama, but they don't respect black women. And that's the honest truth. Y'all put all black women in category. All black women this and that. That's just an excuse for y'all to go date outside your race. Who holding you? Go ahead. That's what you want to do. That's your preference. It doesn't matter. But when a black woman one day outside her race, it's a problem. But I'm like, why y'all want to see black women suffer? Why y'all don't want to see her level up and be happy? Because that man that, which can be a different race, can level up her life, can better her. But you can go out there and do what you want. But why? And I'll be like, dang, we as black women we get that much hate. Just trying to have somebody to really care about us, see us in a different light, and not see us in the negativity. Everybody hate us. That's a it's a strong word to use, but it's the truth. Everybody hate us. Our own black people hate us. Africans don't like us. Yeah, I know whites how they do. Latinos, Latinas, other races, because they see us as beneath the food chain. Like, we're not nothing. We don't matter. We are an afterthought. But are we an afterthought in music, dancing, creativity? No, because that's us. But, however, they don't want to give blacks the recognition. They want to still take everything. It's just like on the jobs. You work hard for it. You go to school for it. You learn. You take up your time day learning each and every day about the job, the position you in, and they look at you. They use you. And like like what's going on now. People see these jobs ain't worth nothing. These corporate jobs. People thought they was better. Try to make fun of you, especially you working at McDonald's or the beauty supply store, which are jobs. Still, they still are jobs. I don't care how small or big. It's still a job because you have to be persistent. You have to also be dedicated to customer service. You are or be appealing to sell to a person because you don't know who you're gonna meet. You don't know who is invested in the company, or it might just be you, and you can be successful. And sometimes, yeah, people who have negative energy can block that. They don't want to see you level up, and they get jealous of you. They make your work hard. Shoot, I wish I could believe that. The Native Indians, shoot, I don't know. It's just black, period. They just don't. I think the blacks went down in history for the worst treatment, being hung, being whipped, being abused mentally, physically, emotionally. I think we went through it the hardest. And that's why I'm saying, like, people don't want to believe that when black men talk down about black women. And I say because they had a hard time growing up. We all go through it, especially black women. And y'all smile. I saw my mama every day doing this and that. But why are you so negative towards women, black women? Because she rejected me or she this and that. Everybody been rejected. You're not the only one. Black women have been rejected. You know how that feels? But no, y'all think about yourselves because y'all be too ashamed to date black women. They be like, oh, she ugly. She too dark. She have nappy hair. That's what y'all be concerned about. The color, the texturism. Instead of saying no, y'all not gonna talk about my black women. Yes, I may have experienced negativity of abuse, whatever. I'm just speaking if I was a black man. But no, you're not gonna talk about black women. I support black women. Yes, I have had my hard times. I love my black women. Yes, I love women in general. Yes, I date outside my race, but I'm not gonna talk about no woman. That's the only thing I just want these rappers, these actors to say. Cause these people love love that black men talk down on black women. It's the negative energy. And I do get sad when I see like singers or whatever feel like they better. I'm talking about the males. They feel like they better than to date a black woman. You get me? Everybody had to be mixed to be accepted as black. Yeah, that's too that's true, walking tall. But it's just sad. Colorism is everywhere, and it's in our own families. And that's why I don't want to have children. A lot of people, pick on me and ask me, and I tell them I don't want children. I don't even know if I'm gonna be married, to be honest with you. And I get tired of people saying, "Well, you're beautiful and this and that." What that supposed to mean? The beautiful ones, they get hurt the most. They get mistreated the most. Goodbye, walking tall. The Asians are bleaching their skin so they can be yellow. Thank you guys sending me hearts. Thank you. But I just feel like people will never get it or never understand the hurt, the truth that black women go through because people don't care and they're not living in it. That's not the truth. And like Trina, was it McGee who played on Boys Meets World and what she went through on there, and I can't even look at that show no more. When she said that, I said, "Wow." Um, and she just said, we are looked at as an afterthought. I used to like Blackpink, but when they did that little thing they did, I just I said, mm. I said, nope. It's just the disrespect that black Americans get. They treat us like we stupid. We don't know nothing. Um, Look down at us. But y'all want to steal the culture, trying to act black, wearing the braids. Don't know what it means. But y'all listen to what the white people say, thinking that they own everything. They don't. They don't know what the braids mean. That's why people wear it. I got you walking tall. My favorite music band, you know, I'm finna go back to the 90s. It's gonna have to be like TLC, Destiny Child. I feel like that's when we were popular, in my opinion. Yeah, they may have had Britney Spears, NSYNC, but baby, back then the 90s were popping. I don't care what nobody say. We had Tupac, we had Biggie. I mean, it was just so much creativity. We had Aaliyah, we had Left Eye. I mean, yes, Moesha, The Show, The Parkers, Nia Long, Tyra Banks, Gabrielle Union, Jada Pinkett, um, Debbie Allen. Oh, that's what's that pretty lady? Her name is Carol something. I could just her picture is popping up in my mind. I mean, we had so many. Vivica Fox, um, Tamla Jones, Wendy Raquel Williams. Is it no? Wendy Raquel. Is it the one played on the game? She played Tasha Mack. I know her name is Wendy Raquel, but uh, Terry Vihan. She played on the Steve Harvey Show with Cedric the Entertainer. Lisa Ray, the Brat. I mean, I can just name Monica, Brandy, um, John B, Babyface. Uh, I mean, Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney, all of them. The list can go on and on. But man, we ruled the 90s. Kid and Play, Marcus Houston and his group, B2K, and it was just so much like 90s, early 2000s, middle 2000s. Man, we had it good. I think I do a little bit. That sounds familiar. Girl, you don't need makeup. You look pretty. Thank you so much. But this is a BB cream. So it looked like my skin. It looked like a filter. You see it? But people used to say, you don't look nothing like your picture. Then they see me and, oh, you sure do. You look just like your pictures. I said, thank you. Makeup or without makeup, I still look the same. It's just I took time, and I don't be around a lot of people. I don't be into that drama. I just drink a lot of water, mind my business. I just stay to myself. I just stay to myself. Boys to men. Yes, boys to men. Ladies know, just do it just fine. I look famous? Really? Dang, man, I wish I could have got with the famous Jet Jackson. I really wish. Man, that man know he was fine. It was just something about his eyes. Like, you can just look at him all day and just like, but I wouldn't stare at him because that's rude. You know, I don't do that. I have seen celebrities. I've seen them, but I don't be staring at them because I don't know. This generation of so-called celebrities not really celebrities to me. It's just like they regular people. You just look. I'm like, okay, well, that's them. I just saw Emmanuel Hudson brother. I know he looked familiar. I said I couldn't put my. I said he looked like somebody, but I can't. And then he left. I thought, I said, oh, that's Emmanuel Hudson brother. Cause somebody said I know you. He closed. He said no, you don't. I just said hey, how you doing? Keep going. What's his name? Lucian from that Tyler Perry show. If loving you is wrong, I saw him in person. I be seeing Crime Mob, Princess, and Diamond. I saw Diamond one time. princess. I see her. She come, you know, down to earth people, really. I speak. I don't be in the store trying to follow them. Hey, you need help? You this and that. Mm-mm. They regular people. I speak, you know, but mm-mm. Cause you be like, they just regular people like me. They get money cause people be like, oh, they over here getting such and such wigs and crochet. Yeah, cause let me tell you, that industry, people in that industry don't know how to do hair. You have to find people of your liking that can do hair and grow your hair. And people wear protective hairstyles, and people don't like. Everybody don't like other people in their hair. Y'all have to understand that. So people wearing all them wigs and stuff, you gotta get your hair braid, and you gotta start wearing your own hair. So yeah, people can do the glamorous look, but can people grow your actual hair? And that's the thing that a lot of people don't talk about. Hey, good morning. But yeah, that's one of 8:28. We made it. All right. Well, I'm gonna do a couple of questions, and oh, we was gonna talk about Gucci Mane, right? So since Miss Nicki Minaj said that his wife controlled him and this and that, I can believe it. It's not shocking. Um, that man just when people make fun of people who have mental health issues, um, that man went through a lot. He put an ice cone on the side of his face. And a lot of people are saying, that's not the Gucci Mane that we used to know. And let me say this, people, do that voodoo stuff or, whatever. I'm going to say this about Gucci Mane. I'm glad that he's just not in that light anymore. Because that man used to be in trouble all the time. He was always locked up, high. He had a big old stomach. That man wanted just to be loved and liked. And people didn't give him no time and day. Till this woman came into his life. He said that's his handler, but yeah, he's not the same no more. But he couldn't be. He probably wouldn't be here anymore. And too, it kind of it's sad that people don't want to see people do better. Everybody's still supposed to be a gangster, and you know, and people say, they don't show his children. Yeah, because you know, people like to bully children online. Y'all see how they do Beyonce daughter Blue Ivy, and then Kim trying to have her daughter to compete with Blue, and North feel like she's better, but the little girl is not, because the little girl, she was doing good, but you know, it's just sad that these parents trying to compete, trying to put their child in competition with another child. For what? That's competition everywhere you go. Amen. But a lot of people don't like Chris Brown because he say about black women or whatever the case may be. Let me tell y'all this. Do I be liking that? No. But do I like that women be on there crying and getting upset? Hell no, I don't. But let me tell you this. Stop looking for validation in men. Stop. Stop thinking that these men gonna be your daddy. Um, that's going to help you grow and do better. You have to learn to do that on your own. On your own, you got to. And that's why I'm not with nobody, because I don't feel anything. I don't feel nothing for nothing. I'm just being honest with you. I have been let down. People talked about me too, and a lot of people said some mean and nasty things about me. But I kept going and I kept rising. And you expect an artist to raise you, babysit you? No. Women, you have to love yourself before you let anybody come into your life. And that's why a lot of men don't approach me, or I don't put up with the BS, because I set boundaries. Yes, they said mean things. Of course it hurt. But I keep going. I keep shining. I'm not trying to look good for them. Half the time they don't even be my type that say stuff to me. So I'm not gonna let stuff bother me. I'm not trying to get validation from somebody that don't like himself. When men put women down, they don't like themselves. Point blank and period. And that's the honest truth. And you can't make somebody happy. And go for the women that's Latinas and all that, go and get their butt done. And honey, please love yourself. Love yourself. That's why I don't be caring what people be saying, because you don't love yourself. You getting all this work done. Well, it's me. It's my money. Yeah, it's your money, but that money could have been for good use, helping families, build something, be invested in something to help people, not trying to buy people to love you, because it still don't do no justice. That's why a lot of people don't have successful in a relationship now, because everybody getting their face done looking like cats. I mean, that's why I just don't like entertainers in this new generation, because nobody's not real, nobody's not authentic. Everybody gotta get surgery. Back in the 90s, nobody wasn't getting no surgery. Everybody was slim, natural. It wasn't so much makeup like y'all be trying to tell me, but I just put glitter on. But it just was mostly more authentic. And you had black men that used to approach women. Men don't even want to do that no more. Well, they don't do that no more. It's sad, but that's the world we live in. And most black men are being gay, bisexual. They don't care about women no more. I feel like they're just tired of women. But I just think we just all getting tired of one another. I think everybody did so much from 2020 up to now. Everybody just can't stand one another. So it's sad, but people asking me about my sexuality, and I tell people this: why would I, and now I'm not, being negative, but why would I want to be with another woman? Why? We just gonna be looking at each other, same body parts. Why? Now I'm not objectifying. That's what you do. That's what you do. But for me, no. I like men. I like men. Even though they act stupid sometimes, I like men. I want somebody I can cuddle up to and hold me, and I can embrace their strength, and they smell good. My head on their chest. Mm. One day for me, maybe. Maybe one day for me, but I just remember those embraces. Smelling good in their chest, and ooh, I'm into men. Just because I'm not hoeing around and I'm not dressing half naked to get a man attention, I like men. But I'm just taking out time for myself because the world is weird. The world is really weird. I haven't dated when I went on my last date. Probably about 3 years ago. I went on one date because the guy just turned me off, and I just never, I wasn't invested in dating, you know. But I just wasn't. It's just a weird world we live in. Everybody don't like one another, and people feel like going on a date mean you go on the first date, you get in bed. No, we live in a strange world, and people don't care about their children. People don't want to be a positive influence. People are lazy. People are just very negative. Thank you, Jamie. So I'm up here just, what Lil Duval said, living my best life. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting myself, I'm trying to get myself prepared for my future. Because I feel like me being invested in other people, I feel like I would be more invested and that would take more of my time away from my creativity. It wouldn't be a balance. So that's why I'm not dating as well. And I also want to, move up where I want to be in life professionally. And it's taking time. I can't force, um, but I'm doing the best I can because I don't have no one to help. People talk all that mess. Oh, you this and that. I have talked to everybody to help me. People try to set me up and getting into things, scamming me, trying to get money out of me. I'm not lying. That's what people do. When people feel like you don't know nothing and they fast talkers, smooth talkers, they'll try to get you into anything. And when you have a good light and you're unique and you're creative, oh, people don't like that. They just don't. But oh yes, A star, yes. Hug, 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 hug from for all of you guys. I love you. I love having conversations like this because we grow and we learn. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. I want to tell y'all I love y'all. Y'all have a great Saturday, a great weekend. To Lee Thompson Young, if you're hearing my voice, I love you. I really just thought you would be my husband. Well, you still my husband, but in spirit. Um, I just want to say thank you for just being creative and just being determined in your work and being a positive influence because you were a positive influence. So, Lee Thompson Young, I love you and you will always live on. And thank you for everything you did in your short period of time on earth. And all my artists that's not here that I love, thank you so much as well. Aaliyah, Left Eye, Tupac, Biggie, um, Michael Jackson, Whitney, and so on, so on. Selena, I love you all. And I love everybody. So thank y'all so much. And I hope y'all did enjoy my Chloe Bailey inspired makeup. And also, please watch my shorts today. And I will see y'all on Monday. But don't forget, I'm going to still be posting shorts and videos this weekend. So please enjoy. And I'll see y'all Monday. Enjoy y'all weekend. I love you guys. Ciao.